G5Jefftv. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button as you come on in. I got two special guests on the line with me. Well, one of them's not a guest. He's on the show all the time. Manager extraordinaire from out of Iowa, Mike Patterson. What's going on?
What's going on, G5? Thank you for having me one more time, man. I love it each and every time coming back.
Oh, man, you already know. And the second guest, and I got to get his introduction right. I got to get it right. Two-time Iowa State Golden Gloves champ, regional Golden Gloves champ 4 times, just got a victory on June 6th on Fight TV. His government is Antonio Woods, but around these parts we call him T. Woods. T. Woods, what's going on, bro?
What's going on, man? How y'all feeling, man? Glad to see you.
Everything good. Everything is good. On behalf of the channel, we just want to thank you and Mike for taking time out of your schedule to come rock with us today. Really, really appreciate it.
Thank you for having us, G5.
No problem, man. No problem.
Now, T. Woods, you just got into the ring June 6th. And it's kind of funny because, like, one of your best friends is Cruz Hitman Stewart. And,
man.
Yeah.
Make us no closer.
Big shout out to Cruz.
A big shout out to the Hitman.
The thing that's crazy, T. Woods, is Cruz actually fought. I think he was the last card on Showtime before the actual coronavirus hit.
Yep, we got that. I actually made that show.
Yes.
That Showtime card, man. It was real cool, man.
Yeah. And then you were one of the first cards to actually return from the coronavirus.
For sure, man.
Yeah. So it's.
I think we was the first. I think we was the first boxing to return.
I think so. I mean,
it was low key and local, but it was pretty sure the first one to come back because Shakur Stevenson was fought after.
Right.
So,
yep. You right. He's right.
It was history. It was history. He was the first person back. Cruz was the last one we seen.
That's before the coronavirus. Me and bro, man. It's always been that way, man. Like either bro opened the show and I closed the show. Just saying, going back to the amateur days, or you know what I'm saying, our bro started and I finished it. That's just how it always been. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, for him to end it this time, you know what I'm saying, to fight on the last card and to meet a fight on what would be the first card, you know what I'm saying, not major card. It's just crazy, man, but it's kind of how me and bro always been.
Right.
2-team tandem, man. Can't around you.
I love that. I sure love
that.
Right.
And you know what, Mike? I'm getting ahead of myself. I ain't even give T. Woods a chance to introduce himself. So, T. Woods, for the people that don't know who you are, like we chop it up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Listen, T. Woods, for the people that don't know who you are, just introduce yourself to the people and give them a little bit of your boxing background.
All right, man. My name's Antonio Woods, man. I've been boxing for a long time. I got probably close to 12 years in the sport, man. I've fought everywhere. I've been all over the nation fighting, you know what I'm saying, between the amateurs and now the pros. 4-time Gold Glove state champion, 2018 Gold Glove bronze medalist, national Gold Glove bronze medalist, 2015 ninth ranked fighter of the nation at 165. Man, I've done a lot, man. I've been around a lot, man. And now 2-0 pro.
Bottom line is T. Woods is stamped out here. For the people that didn't understand what he just said, he's stamped as a boxer. Now, your coaches, Coach Steve, Coach Mike, you have the same coaches as Cruz Hitman Stewart. How is it working with Cruz and working with your coaches? How long you been working with them coaches?
Man, it's weird, man. It's funny because I've bounced around a lot, man. I've had a lot of different coaches in my life, man. But like, able to be around Coach Steve, you know what I'm saying, and the knowledge that he has, and saying having Cruz introduce me to him.
I got a story for that.
He's a super underrated, man. Super underrated coach. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know him, but he's done a lot in the sport of boxing. You know what I'm saying? And I think I met him around 20, late 2015. Was the first time I met Steve. So I've been working with Steve, you know what I'm saying, hearing, you know what I'm saying, in and out, you know what I'm saying, since 2015. Coach Mike, I met Coach Mike 2016, you know what I'm saying, and Coach Mike, you know, let me tell you something, man. Coach Mike, he a real one, man, at the end of the day.
Right.
Because he came into the gym, you know what I'm saying, he used to box, you know what I'm saying, hard upbringing, man. He, you know what I'm saying, between being in the military, you know what I'm saying, he's boxing his kids and having a natural love for the sport. And not having a, you know what I'm saying, I'm not going to say, when I first met him, he didn't have an extensive background in teaching boxing. He knew a lot about boxing. He wasn't just a fan and he loved the sport when he was able to do it. Right. And his love carries to this day. But, I mean, between him, you know what I'm saying, working with me, working with Cruz, you know what I'm saying, he's came a long way. You know what I'm saying? He presses me in the gym every day, man. Makes me better every day. And I make him better as a coach, man. It's just a great team.
Now, this fight that you had on June 6th, now, for the people that don't know, T. Woods won by second round stoppage. Explain that body shot you hit him with to stop him.
Man, look, see, sometimes in the game, it's crazy how things come together, man. That was the game plan. Like, that we went in there, me and Coach Mike told me, you know what I'm saying? He's like, look, man, we know he's a guy's in shape, but we know he's weak to the body. So we knew if I touched him high, that I was going to be able to come down low. We knew that from the jump because he was going to bring his hands high because the first thing they think in their mind is protect the head. Right. That's what I want you to do. I want the body anyway. So I'm gonna touch you high. And every time you give me a chance, touch it. And I ain't gonna lie, man. I mean, he was a lot durable. He was a lot more durable than I thought he was gonna be, man. He took some shots early, but I came out there, boom, 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 man. Took that shot to the body, man. Just like he worked up, just like he planned, man.
Got him.
Great.
Like you hit him in the perfect spot.
And that's some crazy. I mean, it's more crazy because Coach Mike had, growing up, man, like Toro Gotti was one of my favorite fighters coming up. As a young amateur, man, war, and that's just the style I've always had. So I mean, I was like, I'm never afraid to get in there and mix it up. I'll get in there. I'll grind on this side all day. You know what I'm saying? We can trade power blows just like I'm saying. That's just how I am. So, right. It was funny because Coach Mike had me go back and watch this fight. Toro Gotti. I can't remember. You know what I'm saying? Who the actual guy he was fighting? He was facing, but he was actually very decent, very solid guy. Actually, Olympian. You know what I'm saying? He was, you know what I'm saying? They were trying to move him up fast to the ring. And he actually stopped this guy with the exact same formula I stopped my guy with.
You know what? Big. You know what, bro?
Crazy.
I remember that fight. Too, because that was before. Mickey Ward. It was before Mickey Ward, right? The Mickey Ward fights. Yeah. I remember that shot, and he was exceptional to the body.
Man.
Real nasty to the body.
Same shot. Boom, boom, on top. Let it come, go on top, boom, boom. Came out MWG. Boom, stop.
Do you think fighters are not going to the body as much because they're not seeing like the immediate results?
Man, I think a lot of guys want to go to the body. I think a lot of guys want to fight tons of stuff to go to the body. But the thing is, I think a lot of fighters get in there and they kind of get the tunnel vision. Like I used to be the same way. You get in there, and the first thing you think on a guy, if I clip him to the chin, he's going down. You know what I'm saying? So going back to what you said, to where it's immediate reaction, I think that has a lot to do with it. At the same time, I think it's a tunnel vision. I think if a guy gets a couple shots off on you, the first thing you want to do is, I got to get him back. You know what I'm saying? I want to go up top and get him back. You know what I'm saying?
Got to get him back. Yeah, you know what
I'm saying? You don't think like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Let me touch him downstairs. Because going to the body, you know what I'm saying? You don't get to see the result as much as, you know what I'm saying, as immediate as the headshot. Right. You see the guy up top of the head, it's like boom, boom, boom. Okay, he stumbled or he wobbled back, like you were saying, he was thinking it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the guy wants to, is the first thing in the guy's mind when he gets in that ring. And then you get, you know what I'm saying, the guys who are a little more experienced or might go to the body, they're like, okay, cool, you know what I'm saying? I'll touch him to the head, and if I get that shot, you know what I'm saying, I'll take it. But I want to see that shot to the body to where it makes the guy shut down, kind of like how the shot was with my guy. When you hear the guy do the body shot is the only shot that you mentally have to go down. It's like a headshot. You say it's kind of flash knockdown.
Right.
He said you get hit, sometimes you'll get up like, damn, how to get down here, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But a shot to the body,
you gotta go down like knee, all that.
Your brain like, oh, I gotta go. There ain't nothing I can do about it. This hurt.
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit of both, man. I think, you know what I'm saying, for guys get television, they get antsy, to get them out the body, or they're looking for that phenomenal knockout. A lot of people don't understand that.
Yeah.
A lot, and again, in this game, people respect the body shot. Stop it more so than the headshot style.
That's a great point too, because I've never heard of a flash knockdown that was a body shot. You know what I'm saying?
it's always delayed, man. It's like you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like when you get, you know what I'm saying, if someone hits you in the nuts, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's always a delayed reaction. It's like, when you hit me, okay, hold on, and then you go down. And then you go down. That's never immediate. It's never immediate. And all body shots are the same way.
Now, I'm going to ask you this question, but I'm going to answer my own question after you answer it. With you being in boxing for so long, Mike, you can get in on this as well. What fight or maybe what fighter or maybe a moment where the fighter landed a body shot and you was just like, that was like a mean-ass body shot. Like, is there, I know you mentioned Arturo Gatti had one. Any other fights where you seen like a wicked body shot that just made you like, oh my God, like it's crazy?
Man, it's crazy to think. Like, I've seen a lot of them. Man. I think I got two.
Okay.
So I give you my first one. My first body shot I seen a guy just go down from and be hurt off of. It was actually from, you know what I'm saying, hitting that C2. We was sparring.
I believe that. I definitely believe
we was sparring some cats, man, and they came down to spar, you know what I'm saying? We used to have big spars in the, you know what I'm saying, in the garage, and you know what I'm saying, back in the gym, you know what I'm saying, at the time. And we was, you know what I'm saying, just getting some work in. And I just remember, man, it was in there, boom, 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 and I didn't even directly see the shot. I heard it.
Damn.
Right down to the, it was like a clap, man, and sure enough.
Yeah, like a baseball home run.
And I'm like, geez, like, if you just knew that shot hurt. If you heard it. Nash left hook to the body, ripped it. Boom. Boom. Man. And I think my second one would be just the other night. Man, the body shot that Shakur Stevenson stopped that guy with. That
was nice. That was nice.
I could just see the pain on his, I just knew that shot hurt.
Yeah. Hey, Mike, before I let you go, T-Woods, you know the beautiful thing about the Shakur Stevenson shot? It was no crowd, so you was able to hear the actual.
All of it, yeah.
You just knew that shot hurt, man. The way it connected, you just knew that hurt. And it was a double shot too, because he came with the hook first, and then he picked him up in the body, and I was like, that's nasty.
Yes.
Yo, that's nasty.
And the thing that's crazy, T, was Shakur Stevenson was training in Philly. I'm from Philly. He was in Philly, training with a couple
guys. Shout out to the Philly fighters out there, Coach Real, RDR, Official No Fear, man, all y'all guys, man.
Yeah, he was here. He was there sparring with some real credible guys here. So I knew he was going to go into that fight ready to go. He did some real legit sparring going into that fight. But that's a real good example, T. Woods. That's a real good one. And recent too, like, I mean, that shot was,
that was like 2 weeks ago.
That was the first one that came, that was the first one that came in my head. I'm like, man, he hit that boy nasty.
Yeah. It sounded like, that joint sounded like it had surround sound on it. I was like, damn.
I got a question for T. where I got him on the line. Like, from a manager's perspective, I got to give a big shout out to 1-2 Boxing up there in Minnesota. I love those guys as well. As a manager, T. Woods, how did you manage to take a fight on this magnitude, on pay-per-view, streaming, all that, and come in a pound underweight? How did you do that? I'm scratching my head. Like,
My first fight, I think I was the same weight. I was 167, but I made that. I was able to make that weight a lot easier. I mean, I was 165.8 waking up that morning before that weigh. So I was able to actually drink, you know what I'm saying, and actually be comfortable going to that weigh. This one, I was on 26-hour, you know what I'm saying, fast. I had a couple ice cubes, man. But outside of that, man, I couldn't touch nothing. I think that morning going up, I think I was 160. I was 168. Was I 168.4 or something when I woke up? So I still, just in the car ride up there, I was still spitting it. You know what I'm saying? Just hoping that, you know what I'm saying, between the 6-hour car drive and weigh-in, I was doing that. My body was just burning up the last little. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What about when you cut down, how did that work? Like, walk me through that. Did you do any type of extra workout once you got there? Any pads, any lifts?
When I got there?
Yeah.
Oh, no, man, I did all the work at home. I did all the work before I got up there. All I did was sit and wait it out and let my body do work.
Wow.
There was nothing, I didn't put nothing in my system. Like I said, 26 hours.
Yeah.
So my body's just eating away at itself, you know what I'm saying, over the time. And I was probably the most dehydrated I've ever been, because usually I don't work that hard to make the weight, because I always keep myself close. I don't have to kill myself to make the weight. You know what I'm saying, because I stay disciplined and I stay close to my weight anyway.
I feel that. But with the corona, that's kind of like a extra
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? Exactly. So I mean, I always I try to stay disciplined. I try to keep my weight between, you know what I'm saying, 78 and 82, 83. So when I cut 60, you know what I'm saying, it ain't never 20 pounds. You know what I'm saying? My favorite fighter of all time, Andre Ward, saying that's a bad habit you got to throw out. Gaining 20 to 30 pounds in between fights is not what
it's not.
It does.
Yeah, it's not
that's why
not healthy.
I keep myself inside that 10 to 15 pound range.
And
get out of that.
That's a perfect weight cut. 10 to 15 pounds. Even some people will say 20 pounds is a perfect weight cut, but I always say like 15 and under. That's a great weight cut. Where you can go into the fight feeling good, and also when you don't have to starve yourself, and with camp and everything, like it's not a fat camp. Like you can actually work on different things. Mike, that was a great question. Appreciate it. I try a little bit, man. I've been working with G5 for a long time now, man. So I want to see what I can do. You know what I mean?
Hey, Mike, you got it. Hey, Mike. Do you have a fight that you remember when you seen a wicked body shot?
Now you gonna put me on the spot. I see how we do it.
You want me to go first? They locked and loaded. Everybody else they locked and loaded. We knew what to do. As soon as he brought the question of wicked body shot, I was already thinking about when they get body shot.
I'm thinking about that. My question was
Hey, Mike, I'll go first. We'll get to you last.
Okay, let's do that.
All right, so he was, Mike, the one that flashes out to me is Amir Khan, Marcos Maidana, first round.
I forgot about that shot. That was nasty, too.
That was, he hit him, actually.
He did fight Maidana, didn't he? You saw
right. Oh, my God. Maidana, you were rolling on the ground, like, he was that body shot hurt him.
I remember that shot was crazy. And the thing is, Amir Khan did the same combination you did on the 6th. Same combination.
It was. Kind of stopped and then touched into that. Man, when you get a fighter to bite on that, man, it's going to be there. 95% of the time in that shot.
Maidana did so bad because he was wearing him out with all head shots the whole round, and he hit him with a quick joint up top, and I mean his ribs was all the way open, like he was rolling on the floor, like
he got
he got up. I was like,
I knew he was a gangster.
He battled back. That one was more crazy about the fight.
he was a gangster for that. He was like, a lot of people don't give American credit, but I'm like, yo, I said he was supposed to have beaten Maidana by first round knockout. I said for Maidana to get up from that shot, he was a gangster for that shit.
Keep going down.
I mean, that's too hard of a chance to get up from a shot. That was a bad body shot. Like any shot that has you, and it's crazy that to think like nowadays, man, the refs are cold for that.
Oh yeah, they sure will.
They stop stuff so early these days. And I'm just saying, I just say, don't get me wrong. I'm an advocate for protecting the fighters, man. You know what I'm saying? But a shot like that nowadays, man, they're stopping it. So for him to be able to give him the rest, give him that chance to even get up to battle back from it, you know what I'm saying? Was a blessing in itself there.
That's a great point.
That is a great point. That's like he wouldn't just took over with that. Like he did.
Yeah, that's a great point, T-Was, because I can think of several fights where guys, as soon as they touch the mat, the referee waving their hands, calling the fight off. But then you take a fight like Wilder Fury won, and what happened in the 12th round? He looked like he was dead. And Jack Reese let him get up. I'm like, and this is my thing. She was, if a guy gets knocked down, it's a 10 count for a reason. I'm like, I don't like how bad a guy gets knocked down.
Thank you.
You run the 10 count. Run the 10 count. And also, if a guy gets up and he's a little shaky on his legs, I'm like, you have to give the fighter a second. Like, at least 1 or 2 seconds.
Right. Give him a chance to recover, and allow him to fight. And there's a lot of fights that get stopped because they don't get 10 counts.
They definitely
don't. For me,
that's true.
Fury, that's exactly what's supposed to happen. You get Fury at 10 counts and get him to finish that fight.
Yeah, and that was the thing.
That right there is what took, and you know what I'm saying? That's what took Wilder. Wow. That's what took his confidence. That's why that second fight went the way it did. He took his confidence in that fight when he got up from that shot because no one else got up from that shot.
And he was on top of that. Fury went on to win the rest of that round.
Exactly.
Yeah, he won the rest of that round.
Because, and that's the thing, it's Wilder had nothing else for him. That's why he landed the shot. He did not knock everybody else out.
Right.
He got up.
Right.
That's why it's like, man, I mean, that is a guy like Wilder. That'll take your heart. Like, I was telling that when we were watching the rematch. Everybody was like, "Oh, Wilder's gonna get on my man." Listen, man, he took that man's heart when he got him off that canvas.
Yeah.
He knew that I took your best shot and got up and fought it to a draw.
Yeah, and I
want to see him take it again.
I think Wilder knew. I think Wilder knew he got away with one too with the draw. Like you almost look at his face and see like it was like a sigh of relief. Like he didn't look.
People want to say he won, he lost. No, man, he didn't lose nothing. I'm like, that was a draw. I'm like, you can argue it the other way. But
Fury won the fight.
I think it was a draw.
Yeah, I think Fury won the first fight, and they gave him a draw. And you know what happened in the second fight. But that's the
third one. That's the real question, right?
The third one? I think Fury going to win the third one, too. I'm going to be Wilder.
It's going to be a thing to where can Wilder get his confidence back? One, Wilder has to get his confidence back. He going in that second fight, he had no confidence. That's why the fight ended the way it did. He lost his confidence because he relied on one shot. The next fight he played with. And Fury knows that. And Fury with the boxing, and people don't give Fury his dues for how good of a boxer he really is.
He is a hell of a boxer.
That man can box. And he fights behind a very good jab, and he is slick for a heavyweight.
Yeah, he moves like a light heavy. He moves like a light heavy.
A guy like Wilder who's looking for one shot, man, he would sit there all night and look for one shot. You were looking for one shot for, you know what I'm saying, for, what they fought, 16 rounds? What do you think? Or no, a little bit more than that?
19 rounds total.
19 rounds, you looking for one shot. You did it with it once, and he got up.
That's why Wilder only won like 4 or 5 rounds. He's only won like 4 or 5 rounds in 2 fights.
Put shots together, and he's gonna have to act up with a game plan to execute the game plan to win that fight.
I say take that right hand and just go a little bit lower to Fury's body.
Yeah.
And that might work. But
he's never done that.
Exactly.
He's never done that in his career.
Very tough for him to do. At the age he's at the time he's at, what he's done in the sport, it's going to be very hard to change his style.
He'd be better off. He would be better. Wilder would be better off if he's going to shoot the jab, shoot it to the chest. You know what I'm saying? Chest shots.
Just it all day.
Yeah, just try to lower, get Fury to lower his eyes just a little bit. Like, people will be like, oh, well, you know, he needs to not do the third fight for a while and all this and all that. I'm like, listen, Wilder's not going to change. He's been fighting the same way since the amateurs. He is who he is. And I'm like, that third fight is going to be, can he land the money shot? Yes or no? If he lands it, it might be night-night. If he loses it, he's losing.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? T-Woods, as far as your career is concerned, are you trying to fast track through the division, or are you comfortable just cruising right now, just taking a couple fights a year and just going through the process?
As an up-and-coming fighter, as a young fighter, you always want to fight as much as possible and be as active as possible. But I just do my part, man. I let my team put them in front of me, man. I'm gonna knock them down.
Right.
So if I can get the fighting more, let's fast track. If we can fast track it. But I mean, with the age I'm at, man, it's like my man told me, 3 years is what it takes to build a fight.
Right.
It takes 3 years. I mean, you can look at everybody. I mean, even from Earl Spence to Earl spent 3 years. By his third year is when he was president of the title.
Right.
And Boots Ennis, I know your fellow.
Yes,
3
sir.
years. Took him 3 years. And then he started knocking on the door of that title shot.
That's big.
So I mean, it takes 3 years, man. So how I'm looking at it right now, I've been pro a little bit longer than 6 months, 2-0. If it wasn't for the COVID, I'd probably be 3-4. So
you still might end up being 3-4 the way 1-2.
Yeah, you sure will.
Exactly.
They working up there in Minnesota, man. 1-2 boxing putting something together.
So with that said, I mean, I feel like I'm moving in the case I need to. I need to move that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, when you got the call that your first fight was going to be on Showtime, you remember what your reaction was? I know that had to have been something crazy.
Man, I was hey, man, that.
Did you think he was joking?
No, I mean, I don't know, man. I can't tell you how I took it, man, because it was kind of like surreal to me. Like, I still to this day, I don't think it fully hit me that I debuted. I mean, because like, it was an undercard, it wasn't televised, but still, it was the fact that it was to Showtime, or the debut on Showtime. I mean, I was looking. I'm a person that was looking at this like, look, man, I'm from Iowa. We little known out here. I've been around. I fought upper echelon in my weight division. All across the board. I fought the top. It's the amateurs of the nation. So, I mean, I thought I was going to get out the mud. Like growing, I always had that idea in my head. I like to get out the mud. I like to fight at clubs and just local club shows and take down promoters for my money and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
that's how it is here.
That's all I had to do. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was going to have to do that.
Right.
So to be able to go like it was a dream to me to be able to debut on Showtime and the lights. And so when Eric called me and was, hey man, they're looking for local talent, you know what I'm saying, at small Iowa, you know what I'm saying, they want to put local guys on. They need them. They're looking for a local guy, you know, from Iowa to put on the show so they can build. I was like, man, let's do it. That's like, man, it kind of like it was like a thing that was, it just was surreal to me. Like, man, it was like I'm thinking like, and it was crazy because you think like as a young fighter, as my first fight in the pro ranks, and then it'd be like, oh, I'd be real like, oh, I gotta do something, shit, gotta do this, gotta do that. It'd be real like, you know what I'm saying, a lot of pressure. And really going into it, wasn't, man. I just knew I was built for this, man.
Right.
And so be able to debut on Showtime and actually just be able to sign with 1-2 boxing, a solid promotion. Just saying, shout out to C2, bro. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for bro.
Yeah. Shout out to the head man.
So listen, I can start waist deep. You know what I'm saying? I can start waist deep in the mud. So you're saying it's not gonna take much for me to come out of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I knew it was still gonna be a long road, man. I fight 168.
Yeah.
I play with the idea of going down to 160, and it's dogs there. There's dogs in the way. I mean, it's gonna be a hard road, man. But we're gonna get it done if I work hard.
As far as 168 right now, who do you think is the best at 168 right now?
168. Hey.
I can get you on this one. Just let me get there. I got this one.
Who's that? To me, it's gonna be between that. It's gonna be between. I have to say, Venezuela, even though I don't really care for his style.
Okay.
And what's that cat from the UK?
Oh, Callum Smith.
Callum Smith.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, at 168, I know Danny Jacobs moved up. I know Billy Joe Saunders is there now. I know Canelo fought there once. I know Charlo's playing with the idea he can't get a fight at 60 with none of the top guys. He's thinking about going 68. Then you got Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant, he's a solid guy, really good boxer.
That's my pick right there. I mean, Canelo.
Like I said, man, Andre Ward's my favorite fighter. I fought 178 in the amateurs. Andre Ward fought 178. I might fight 168 in the pros, so Andre Ward. You know what I'm saying? That's my favorite fighter. That's why I idolize, man. So if I can dominate the same weight class that he dominated, man, that'd be well.
Hey, that's a future goal. That's a future goal for me, man. Get T Woods and Andre Ward on the same darn line, man.
Oh man,
and let y'all chop it up, man. When I drop this, man, I gotta get somebody to get this to Andre Ward, man. Like,
Timothy Bradley pass it to him. That's his guy.
Hey, man, yeah, we need Andre Ward on the line, man.
I'd love to be able to talk to him and just take his brain, man. You know what I'm saying?
But T Woods, man, it has been an absolute pleasure having you on the channel, man. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, man. I appreciate being here.
Listen, you gotta contact me when you get a fight schedule. The way 1-2 boxing working, man, you might get a call next week.
That's very possible.
They're gonna be right back on the channel with me.
Hey, we working on some things, man. I'm going up to. I'll be going up to Minnesota next week for training camp, man. So you can say I don't know what's gonna happen, man. We're gonna go up there and we're gonna go to work.
Okay. How long you staying, T Woods?
I'll be up there for a week.
Oh, that's quick. That's super quick.
Okay. T Woods, give everybody your social media.
Man, it's Antonio Woods, or actually it's Tony Woods on Facebook, man. It's young_Hefe on Instagram, man. And follow me, man. If you want to track my career, track my progress, man, just check me out, man.
Yeah, and we definitely won't be tracking your whole career over here on the channel. This is tradition for G5Jefftv. I don't know why I'm asking this, but Mr. Mike Patterson, would you like to give your social media, please?
I am not on Facebook. I repeat, I am not on Facebook. You will not find me anywhere. Let him get into it.
No Facebook for you, man?
No Facebook for Michael Patterson. Michael Patterson is not on Facebook.
What you mean?
No.
I'm gonna tell you, but you might as well go ahead and adopt it. As a manager, you gotta have all forms of social media, man. You gotta be able to get you gotta be available to all markets, man, for your fighters.
Man, you make a great point, T-Wood. You make a great point.
Man, if you want to use it, man, use it to promote your fighters, man.
T-Wood,
very solid platform for that.
He's got a point. He definitely got a solid point.
T-Woods, man, listen. Mike Patterson is not gonna make no Facebook, so what Coach Reck what Coach Reck and I gonna do, Coach Reck and I gonna make a page for him. We're gonna make a Facebook page for him, and Coach Reck and I, we just gonna run it. We're gonna run it.
That'll work. Hey,
so if there's any nonsense on Facebook from Mike Patterson, it's not actually Mike Patterson. It's probably
it's G5 in there.
Yeah, Mike Patterson ain't capping. He still is not on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? I'm not rocking with Facebook.
Shout out G5 for having me on here, man.
Yeah, for sure. Mike Pat 09. Mike Pat
yes, sir.
09 on IG. Do not look on Facebook for Mike Patterson. You will not find him on there. On behalf of G5Jefftv, T Woods, and my guy Mike Patterson, we are out.